Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 18. So we got a huge update today. Main thing being the future stars players that were released. There's 30 new ones, and if you do them all, they actually lead into immortal players. So you're definitely going to want to do those missions. And then there is an immortal event, so you can get 3 more Stan Musial bobbleheads if you don't have immortal Stan Musial yet. And there's also a 90 postseason Daniel Murphy card that was released. So that event is 3 innings, NL East players only, and you got to get 30 wins to get the Daniel Murphy card. So that's not a bad event right there. And then there's also set 14 packs that got released, and 91 Shohei Ohtani is the exclusive player. So we'll probably do another video for the pack opening. I'm not sure how many packs I want to open yet, but Ohtani's definitely a big time card, and hopefully we can pack him when we do that video. But let's take a look at the new content, the new future stars players. So there is 6, I guess, mini programs. Each division is their own program. So for the AL East, we have Sam Travis from the Red Sox. That is their future star. Each team has their own future stars. So this card has good contact numbers, not bad power versus lefties, and a good 79 vision. Fielding stats are okay for first base, but I kind of wish that like all these future stars were diamond players. I think that would have been so much better. We got Ryan Borucki. So he has 88 stamina, 68 hit per 9, 71 K per 9, and 72 walk per 9. Those are okay numbers, nothing crazy. Has a 93 fastball, 83 changeup, 79 slider, and a 91 two-seam fastball. We got Jonathan Loisiga. This is definitely a card I want to use, but he has 80 stamina, 76 hit per 9, 82 K per 9, 64 walk per 9. So his hit per 9 and K per 9 numbers, they're not bad for a gold player. And then he has a 96 fastball, 84 curveball, 87 changeup, and an 87 slider. So those numbers aren't bad. Then we have Austin Hayes in right field. So his contact versus righties is okay. He has good contact versus lefties at 89 and good power versus lefties at 83. 65 vision, which is also pretty good. And then his fielding stats are not bad. So those are like the 4, I guess, gold ones. And then the diamond for this set is Willy Adames. So he has 74 contact versus righties, 92 versus lefties, 62 power versus righties, and 64 versus lefties. His hitting numbers actually aren't that good, I don't feel like. And his fielding is what carries his rating up a little bit. Plus he's a shortstop. So that's an 85 diamond. The way that all these missions work are that like the goal players, you should be able to do them in a single game pretty much. They're single game missions. And then the diamond one is the one that will take a couple games. I don't know what actually you got to do for it, but the diamond one will take, you know, at least multiple games, I'm pretty sure. Now on to the AL Central, we have Dawel Lugo. So he has 87 contact versus righty, 72 versus lefty. So okay contact numbers, power numbers are low. Does have nice vision at 86, and his fielding stats are not bad for third base. Then we have Steven Gonsalves for the Twins, 93 stamina, which is pretty high, 82 hit per 9, 78 K per 9, and a 59 walk per 9. So once again, hit per 9 and K per 9 numbers aren't bad for a gold player. And then for his pitches, he has a 92 fastball, 81 changeup, 72 curveball, and an 84 slider. So that's a good speed differential right there. The fastball and the curveball, 20 miles per hour difference. That's pretty nice right there. And then for the Royals, we got Brett Phillips, 75 contact versus righties, 61 versus lefties, 74 power versus righties, and 60 versus lefties. 36 vision, kind of low right there. So he's definitely a little bit better versus righties. Has great fielding stats. Diamond fielding stats, pretty much what carries him, I believe, to a gold player. So that's not bad. And then for the Indians, we got Shane Bieber, 92 stamina, 62 hit per 9, 69 K per 9, and 93 walk per 9. So the walk per 9 number is really high. That's pretty much his control. So that's nice right there. His hit per 9 and K per 9 numbers, they're definitely kind of low. Has a 93 fastball, 83 slider, 80 curveball, and an 86 changeup. So not bad pitches, but I don't know. I feel like some of these players are underwhelming. And then the main reward for the AL Central is Michael Kopech, 84 stamina, 88 hit per 9, 92 K per 9, and a 57 walk per 9. So great hit per 9 and K per 9 numbers. Has a 99 fastball, 85 slider, 88 changeup, 78 curveball, and a 96 two-seam fastball. So definitely has the high fastball, good pitch differential, speed differential from the fastball and the curveball, almost 20 miles per hour. So that's pretty nice right here. Definitely looking so far like definitely one of the better future stars, I think, in all of these sets. that will be out. So this is going to be a nice one to go for. And probably if I'm doing a program at a time, I would say do this one first just for this starting pitcher. But that's not bad right there. Then on to the AL West. For the Mariners, we got Max Povse, 89 stamina, 61 hit per 9, 71 K per 9, and a 79 walk per 9. So hit per 9 and K per 9 numbers, not bad. These are kind of low for most of these gold players, but for the fastball, 92 fastball, 85 circle change, 79 curveball, and a 91 two-seam fastball. So fastball's not bad, kind of a low-end fastball, and his off-speed seems okay. But moving on, we have Jaime Barria from the Angels, 91 stamina, 71 hit per 9, 63 K per 9, and an 82 walk per 9. So once again, those hit per 9 and K per 9 numbers are kind of low. Got the 92 fastball, 82 slider, 83 changeup, and a 90 sinker. So these are okay cards. These are definitely okay cards. Then on to the Rangers, we got Ronald Guzman. He has 88 contact versus righties, 69 versus lefties, 69 power versus righties, and 67 versus lefties with 68 vision. So his hitting stats are okay. His fielding stats are not bad. Plays first base. So for first base, his fielding's fine. But that is for the Rangers. And then for the Athletics, we got Dustin Fowler. 82 contact versus righties, 77 versus lefties. So good contact numbers. Power versus lefties is not bad at 72 and 69 vision. Once again, fielding stats are okay. And he has pretty good speed at 84. So that is that. And then the main reward for the AL West is Kyle Tucker. 85 contact versus righties, 91 versus lefties, 68 power versus righties, and 88 versus lefties. So definitely nice contact numbers. Good power numbers versus lefties. 67 vision is not bad. And then his fielding stats they're fine for the outfield. So this is definitely a nice hitting card, especially versus lefties. So that is what we have for the Astros in the AL West division. Now on to the NL East division. For the Phillies, we got Aniel De Los Santos, 90 stamina, 74 hit per 9, 68 K per 9, and a 66 walk per 9. So those numbers are okay. Has the 94 fastball, 86 changeup, 77 curveball, and an 81 slider. So once again, not a bad card, but I feel like most of these gold players are a little bit underwhelming. For the Nationals, we got Andrew Stevenson, 70 contact versus righties, 83 versus lefties, 46 power versus righties, and 34 versus lefties, and 76 vision. So contact numbers okay, has no power, and pretty much it's his field. Actually, for a center fielder, this card's not really that good because you want good arm strength there, and he has 49. So he has good reaction and good speed, but other than that, his fielding stats aren't that great. I'm actually surprised this is a gold card with bronze hitting and bronze fielding, but that's what we got for the Nationals. Then they should have done Juan Soto, actually. That would have been a much better card. But for the Mets, we got Thomas Nido, 62 contact versus righties, 84 versus lefties, 58 power versus righties, and 54 versus lefties, 82 vision. So good contact versus lefties. That's about it for the hitting, and he looks like he has some good fielding stats for a catcher. So I guess that's nice. And then for the Marlins, we got Sandy Alcantara, 87 stamina, 76 hit per 9, 82 K per 9, and a 63 walk per 9. So hit per 9 and K per 9 numbers are pretty nice. And then for pitches, he has a 97 fastball, 96 two-seam fastball, 85 slider, 88 changeup, and an 81 curveball. So I feel like he has some nice pitches. I definitely feel like this is a solid gold card. And then the main card for the East, right? The East is Kolby Allard, and he has 95 stamina, 74 hit per 9, 75 K per 9, and 78 walk per 9. So for a diamond card, I feel like those hit per 9 and K per 9 numbers are kind of low, but he does have a good walk per 9 number. So I guess that balances out a little bit. And then for his pitches, he has a 92 fastball, 74 curveball, 80 changeup, and a 91 two-seam fastball. So the pitch speed differential is not bad. Looks like it's 18. And that definitely can work. That definitely can work right there. So Kolby Allard is the Braves, or I guess this program's main reward. Now to the NL Central, we have Victor Caratini for the Cubs. 76 contact versus righties, 88 versus lefties. Low power numbers, vision at 77 is okay. So good contact hitter, I guess, for a catcher. Can also play multiple positions, which is nice. And then he has bronze fielding. I don't know if he's best suited for a catcher, but it's an okay card. Then we have Brandon Woodruff for the Brewers, 93 stamina, 71 hit per nine, 75 K per nine, and a 69 walk per nine. So those numbers are okay. Has a 95 fastball, 87 slider, 84 changeup, and a 78 curveball. Pitches are alright. Next we have Colin Moran. Has a 91 contact versus righties, 71 versus lefties, 69 power versus righties, and 59 versus lefties, and 74 vision. So power versus righties is nice, and then the rest is kind of average. Fielding stats are okay. Silver fielding, can play multiple positions, which is nice. And then for the Reds, we got Jesse Winker, 97 contact versus righties, 85 versus lefties. So really high contact numbers. That's pretty nice. Power numbers kind of low. 90 vision is pretty nice. 106 discipline, which doesn't really matter online, but it's pretty high. And then bronze fielding stats for the outfield. And then the main reward for the NL Central is Tyler O'Neill from the Cardinals. Has 55 contact versus righties, 71 versus lefties, 98 power versus righties, and 92 versus lefties. So great power numbers. I think so far, power-wise, he has been one of the best, minus Kyle Tucker, right? Kyle Tucker, is that his name? And then vision is at 37, so that's kind of low. And then his fielding stats are okay, but he does have 82 speed, which is definitely really nice to go with those power numbers. So that's not bad for the Central. And then finally, we have the NL West. For the Giants, we have Andrew Suarez, 92 stamina, 59 hit per nine, 65 K per nine, and an 80 walk per nine. So good walk per nine number. The hit per nine and K per nine number is kind of low. Got the 92 fastball, 89 cutter, 92 two-seam fastball, 77 12-6, and an 86 changeup. So pitches are pretty good, but those hit per nine and K per nine numbers are kind of low. Then we have Dennis Santana from the Dodgers. Has 81 stamina, 75 hit per nine, 83 K per nine, and 67 walk per nine. So hit per nine and K per nine numbers are not bad. And then he has the 94 fastball, 81 slider, 93 sinker, and an 85 changeup. So I think this could be a solid gold card for the Dodgers. Next we have Socrates Brito from the Diamondbacks. He has 77 contact versus righties, 68 versus lefties, 65 power versus righties, and 41 versus lefties. So contact numbers are okay. Power versus righties is okay, but overall it's not really that great, I don't think. And then his fielding stats are pretty good for the outfield, and he has nice speed at 81. Then for the Rockies, we have Garrett Hampson, 90 contact versus righties, 72 versus lefties. Low power numbers, nice vision at 80. And then fielding stats are not bad. Silver tier for second base. Second base doesn't really matter that much, I don't feel like. And then he has 91 speed, so I think he's the fastest future stars that we've seen, especially stealing and base running aggressiveness, all that stuff. So it's okay card. You know, contact hitters are tough to judge. I don't feel like they're that good this year. And then the main card for the NL West is Joey Lucchesi, 82 stamina, 77 hit per nine, 85 K per nine, and 75 walk per nine. So hit per nine and K per nine numbers are not bad. A good hit walk per nine number. Got the 93 fastball, 78 changeup, 79 curveball, and an 84 slider. So not bad pitches right there. But those are all 30 future stars players. And like I said, for the missions, the gold ones, you should be able to do in a game. They're single game type missions. And then the diamond one will take, I don't think it's going to take that long, but it should take you a couple games. But you're definitely going to want to do these future stars missions, all of them if you can, because they actually help you get the next set of immortals, and those are pretty big. So taking a look at these, if you do 2 of them, 2 future star sets, that gives you 10%. If you do 4, it gives you another 10%. And if you do all 6, it gets you 20%. So in total, you get up to 40%. And then you have to do finest missions, which those are not out yet. They'll be in late October. It says it right here. And then there will be missions and flashback postseason stuff that you have to do when the World Series or after the World Series. So this one is not what you want to do. The finest one, I believe, is going to come first. Actually, maybe not. Maybe the postseason comes first. They're going to be around the same time. But the program for the Immortals, so once you do all the future stars, you can get George Brett as an Immortal card. So it's not bad. 125 contact versus righties, 104 versus lefties. So definitely high contact numbers. Has 80 power versus righties and 77 versus lefties. I don't think those power numbers are bad. It's not like Griffey and Babe who have crazy power numbers. But I still think it's a solid card. 121 vision. And then his fielding stats Diamond tier maybe could have been a little bit better, but I don't think it's a bad card at all. And then 69 speed. So overall, I think this could be solid. I think this could be solid just because he has high contact numbers, vision, and the power numbers aren't really that bad. But that is the George Brett. And then later, when we can actually do the finest missions or postseason missions, which both of them are 60%, which means we can complete the rest of this, we get a 99 Immortal Dennis Eckersley. So he has 37 stamina, 111 hit per 9, 118 K per 9, and 108 walk per 9. So those numbers are really, really good for a closing pitcher. Has an 87 slider, 92 sinker, 95 four-seam fastball, and a 79 curveball. So overall, this is definitely a very nice closing pitcher Immortal card. And then the final one is obviously Mike Trout. So this is a big reward right here. 107 contact versus righties, 102 versus lefties, 110 power versus righties, and 90 versus lefties, and 65 vision. So pretty much everything over 100 minus the power versus lefties, but still very good. A very good hitting card. Has 92 fielding, 75 arm strength, 82 arm accuracy, 85 reaction, and 94 speed. So right now, I guess Albert Pujols too, but Albert Pujols is definitely much deeper in his career. This is the only other player, I believe, that is currently a live series player that also has an Immortal minus Pujols, like I said. But this is still a very nice card. And I hope they just kind of mess around and give us more Immortal players of like top players that are right now in the game. Because why not? You know, just give us more Immortals. Give us more Immortals of live series players to make more players more valuable. I think that's what they should do. So in addition to those cards that got released, if you go to your September limited missions, there's also an 87 Ted Williams that you can redeem for free. So not a bad diamond card to, you know, get for free. You know, any card for free is definitely nice. And it's Ted Williams. It's not Immortal Ted Williams, but eventually there will be an Immortal Ted Williams. Just not sure if it's going to be one that you have to earn or one that might be in the ticket counter. But there will be more Immortals coming out. So that's also something else to be looking forward for. And I'm pretty sure that's it. That's it for right now. So it's not a bad update. We got the Future Stars. We have the time limited Ted Williams card, which is free, which is not a bad card. And then we have 3 new Immortals that you can only get one of them now, but you can definitely make some progress for the next 2. So it's a good update. It's definitely a good update. But that's going to do it for this one. We went over all 30 new Future Stars players and the 3 Immortal players that you can get. Not now, but eventually you can get all 3 of them. Right now you can get the George Brett card, which I still think is a solid card. So we're going to be working towards that. And then Shohei Ohtani is another Future Stars card that you can get. We're going to open up packs in another video. And then we have the Immortal event for Daniel Murphy. So I definitely think it's a solid update. Definitely moving into the right direction. No exchanges for any of these Immortals or the Future Stars. So I think that's definitely a big thing right there. And hopefully we can get some more content. Obviously, we're getting the finest missions or programs, whatever it's going to be, coming soon. Maybe in October, we have the postseason events that are going to be coming out. And hopefully we get some more stuff that will definitely make the game last a little bit longer and just be more entertaining. But that's going to do it for this one. Let me know what you guys think about the Future Stars, the content that's been released, and all that stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.